It's 49p now. So yeah, I've got like 12 bottles. Then I've got the wrapping paper, you know, that you wrap up the baguettes.
Hang on, you asked to pop off again. Because we might be switching to Pepsi as our main display using Coke as our minor display. Because she's stocking the quick line of Coke. Iceland does most of the Pepsi range and they deliver it.
Yeah.
And they do a lot of the Coke range.
Yeah. Yeah.
No bottle, but you can. And they're reasonably priced. I think they're cheaper. I think sometimes like £9.99, £6.99, things like that. The trade fans are orange cans 24, and it's £6.49. So even if people don't want like to drink the cans, I think we're selling cans. Yeah, it's probably less than it's probably less than £6.99. So if we say cans for fucking a pound, which is less than what people say, but not less than what people say. It's taking a little less. Well, a bit less, but they also have some meal deals. Could do it through that way, rather than £6.99. We could do that with the meal deals and show them the main fridge and just have the just have some signage there. The meal deals, it's cut off point, so you don't have the Coke products in meal deals, you have the Pepsi products in meal deals. Pepsi always cheap, it's something like that. Because they're dominant sleep, aren't they? They'll never get a Pepsi fridge for free. You think you'll get this? You don't get this! Guinness will give you a fridge for free.
Are they British, are they?
I do. They might be that. No, I thought. Yes, because they're the opposites of Coke. I can't remember who Coke's mixers are. Schweppes. That's a Coke type cake. So it's the Coke and Schweppes. And I think it's Brit because they have a few bar mixers and things like that. I understand Brit mix up. Look, bar mixer, bar mixers, bar. Pepsi. Yeah, I agree with you. But I think they've got the dominant market share, so they don't need to trade, do they? They're just mass producing it. But Coke, I think, has more of a cultural impact, hasn't it? As they say, a nauseum Coke. Coke, our version of Santa, isn't it? Oh, God.
Would you call that ironically go and see it, or unironically go see it? Because I would go see it. You know I would ironically fucking go with you, right? Yeah. I think
That's the reason I find that so weird to watch in Russia. It was literally like what? About an hour. Actually going on about like flashing kids at Pride. It's a whole movie, isn't it? Oh no, it's not, it's just coincidence. But I mean, it's just. Boom, web symbols on my man. We call that the male games.
Eyes on our dangerous driver.
We think Snow's broken. I think she's hit it. That's kind of what they want as well, isn't it? Leads into if they get like the placements eventually. All that comes into every plus. This is an elderly Asian man. That's also a hot spot. That's why they drew me as well. Because, you know, if I'm calling the police making a giant fossil screaming at this elderly Asian man with a baseball, he's always put his dick away. What? I've got to knock your phone. But you can't see anything on it. I'm trying to show people. Look away with them. I'm promising myself for them back your bows there. They're like right there to get that Asian on the floor.
Oh, fella. Do you know what the worst thing is? This is when this is going to do. This is when he's going to do. If he's not smaller, he's going to think.
Coming on to
yeah.
No, because I was scared. It's bad optics. It's 4 o'clock, the road's dead anyways, most of the other spots. If he'd been there, thing. He's not just, he's like, told people are out and about at certain times of the day. Did you notice that Andy went past the oh, he's already there, he's now. I don't know why I don't understand, I don't know what's, I don't know next. The fact that he cried about that, like, I know my rights. It's like, yeah, but if you know your rights, you wouldn't be crying, confident. Because now you think, if I've got a claim, because you're in the position of power, isn't it? Oh, come on, to get a refund on a bond. I'm sorry, but unless that's a refund on the no, and that's even worse. I mean, I understand if it was an urn you sold him, and that he was trying to get a reclaim because the bottom fell out and his granddad's ashes just flew off into the wind. But then, yes, you bring up the death because it's necessary. You know, it's a necessary thing. So you understand that it's. And because my night broke, because I'd been a dickhead with it.
2440 on our sights.
Well, where did you learn to negotiate? If you imagine that. That's what it is, isn't it? And when you know you're right, just break down and cry. That reinforces the message. I know I'm right. Don't break down and cry. Just try to say, so you're definitely thinking me. Yeah, because now, yeah, we're not citizens of life. Consumer services.
That's how I remember it.
Because reasonable usage of things like that. Because most shops, I think you forget, that most chain stores will be able to give you a refund. So don't really matter. It's the first standing there, isn't it? They're not meant to. They will. That makes it worse. It should be cocksure by then. Can you imagine me at 17? It's all me mellowed out. When I say mellowed out, I don't mean that in like I mean, you know for a fact you see me more mellowed out there. But so imagine me, 17 AE, full of Jack Daniels, pissing feeling that. Confident because I was on the path to be the head chef managers. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I thought you were going to mad what I was like. The only reason I know I Gordon Ramsay's because it was the opposite. And I hate myself because I said that guy goes, if you're this, I'm going to twin. But then I found out I think someone said, oh, you're just like him. I just then I watch Registered Cook. They're bringing these 10 pound bag of items. Block of butter, spring onion, pepper, bit of ginger. So let's Isaac having it. And then two of the chefs go, you know what, I'm going to turn out for hot for what is it, for Jata? For Hata? You know, what the fuck? At the bottom they go. That's why that's cooking shows. Shows like that. I love the shows. Like his shows. I think when it was like green peppers versus red peppers. Green pepper and red pepper. And AZ, I don't think was the first host. AZ used to be one of the chefs on there. And then he became the host after a while. I can't remember who was the original host, was it, to be fair? Registered Cook. Yeah. Some of it. Yeah, but then after that, I went back to the kitchen. I said, yeah, all around, standing around, like, breaking down, over in my head, because I'm not great at it. I think myself always cheap with it, it's Simpsons, where he does the drunk driver classes. And he says to him, he goes, well, we're going to break it out, build you back up, break it down, have lunch, build you back up, break it down, if we've got time, build you back up. Unfortunately, I'm not good at the flow. But no, he's good. His criticisms are always based in that. Never just frustration. Yes, it's frustrating, but you can tell exactly why in that moment of frustration.